Hey, okay, this was supposed to be something completely different, but I made a mistake. I hit something on the program that I was using and I wasn't able to undo it. I already had a recording and everything set up and it just got completely obliterated. So that's absolutely fun, you know? We love to do things 2 to 3 times over, right? So ultimately, I'm just gonna cut to the chase and get as much covered as possible. I haven't been uploading as of late. If you have been keeping up with my channel, then obviously you know this. Why haven't I been uploading? I had to go on a family trip. I was gone for a while. My family was sick. We had to go out there to visit them. We finally came back. I went to my internship for a bit as well as going to work. Well, now is exam week, so this entire week is just nothing but exams. Um, the footage that you're seeing right now is Grand Piece Online on Roblox. I actually played it with a complete stranger. We were running this Impel Down raid together, and he ended up adding me on Discord, and we were just talking, goofing off, buddy, buddy. I never got like his consent to just like share his voice and whatnot. Plus, he talks about some personal things because originally I was just gonna have this be like, uh, in a sense, like a live stream upload kind of situation. But because he covers certain things, I just decided not to do so. What you're watching essentially is just going to be him and I running this raid a number of times. I'll probably have it on like 2 or 3 times speed, just as like background footage. This was going to be a video about something completely different, but I have been blanking on what it was that it was going to be over. So I'm just going to give a little bit of major updates. I am still replying to comments. People will ask about the whole Spider-Man thing, and I will let people know as far as, you know, what I know. But personally, I haven't been modding Spider-Man in like a year's time or however long that last video was uploaded, right? So I'm sorry if like my comments or whatever that I give to you don't really help out as much. I haven't like actually been on the game, touching the game, changing the game, and all of that time. So naturally, like my memory of everything's gonna be bad. That's why I made videos for it. I made from my memory, I made a video on what could be wrong with the way that you're modding the game. I made a video on how the game can be modded. I made a video on what kind of mods run on a game. I had like 2 videos showing you how to mod the game correctly, right? So if anybody sees this video and they want to know, okay, well, can you show me how? I've already made several videos on it. It's on my channel somewhere. You should be able to hit the magnifying glass and it'll show you. I'm thinking about making several playlists, one of them being centered around the whole Spider-Man modding thing, because I forgot I could do it. If I don't make the playlist, sorry, something else came up. The video you're watching right now, I recorded some time ago, and it's just kind of been sitting on my computer. I have several other videos that are pretty much the exact same like that, where I just kind of let footage back up and I end up using it either for some kind of like funny moments kind of thing, or I use it as background footage while I talk over it forever, right? So there's that. So, the internship is over. I have to actually go to the building and let the manager that was over me know that, hey, you know, the semester's done. Most likely I won't be here anymore. A, because I have another semester to go and I don't know exactly what it's going to entail. B, the internship is unpaid and I have bills that I have to pay for, and I can't keep cutting my work hours to work at the internship because my family's not necessarily helping me finance this or that or this or that. Sometimes they do, but I don't go out of my way to ask for their help because I wasn't raised to rely on other people, right? You have to be your own person. Um, Other than that, you know, that's the internship. My exams, like I said, are throughout this week. I've had a little bit of a break period, so I'll tell you some of the stuff that I was able to do during this break period. I've gotten back into Marvel Ultimate Alliance. the PlayStation 2 version of the game. I wanted to make videos on it and play it and have my experience with my friends through it, but for like years now, I was kind of struggling with everything, and it was just an on-off thing where I kept hopping on and getting off and hopping on and getting off, and here I am. I've made a lot of mistakes in the game, broke a good bit of things, added a ton of characters, changed a bunch of things, and now I feel like I've got a pretty great understanding of how to mod the whole setup and how everything works. I don't think I'll make a video on how to mod the game unless somebody asks, but honestly, I got my help from somebody else through the Marvel Mods channel on YouTube, who basically breaks down the entire process over the course of like a 10-minute video. And theirs is actually fairly explanatory, so I don't really think I like need to make a video on how to mod it. Um, but yeah, that's what I was doing. So content like that may be coming. Maybe it may never come. I don't know. I'm still playing Elder Scrolls Online. I haven't been uploading any footage of it. I took a good little break from it. I believe I'm like a level 11 right now. I actually love games like it. From just running it, it reminds me of Guild Wars 2. It reminds me of Champions Online, a little bit of City of Heroes. Just the MMORPG aspect of games I actually really enjoy, and they really pull me in. So you will most likely be getting footage of me playing that, but probably without any sound, or maybe with some sound. I know I recorded a small something earlier, and it's pretty much on mute, so it'll just be like footage for me to talk over as well. But there's that. I'm thinking about streaming that just so that if anybody wants to join me and play with me, I'll have like a little following to run through things with, because I feel like that's one of those games that's a little more entertaining with friends. And me myself, I am still learning things about the game as well. So don't be surprised if you start seeing like live stream uploads of that. I'm starting to get back into art more because there are some videos that I've been wanting to make just because I have these really crazy ideas. It's just taking a little bit of time because I am not always at my computer. Believe it or not, I have a job, I go to school, I have the internship, and I'm like constantly out of, well, not constantly, but as of late, I've been a little more out of town than not. Um, Other than that, I also try to keep up a social life, not often, but spending time with friends and just other people and whatnot. So that's been a bit of my life as well as of late. But yeah, that's pretty much been everything. I think I'm sick, right? My nose feels a little bit stuffy. I've been coughing up snot a good little bit. I think I might be a little bit sick. I don't know entirely where it came from, but I wouldn't be surprised by the answer, just because, like I said, I've been out and about a good little bit. So for me to just get sick now, if I actually am sick, is a bit of a miracle. But yeah, I want to say that covers everything. I'm either going to be gone for a good bit of time, or I'm going to be uploading like crazy whenever I can because I've been gone for a good little bit of time. The rest of this week is going to be me kind of just filled up with going out of town again, and most likely finishing my exams as well as recording videos. Um, yeah, I guess that's about it. So yeah, thanks for watching. If you start seeing me just push out nonsense, it's to try to make up for lost days. I'm thinking now that I would rather post like the little funny moment type videos that I was doing way earlier back then, where it's just me playing games by myself or with friends, and they're like cut moments of just the video, all the footage in general, as a whole. So yeah. Other than that, future updates to come. I plan on purchasing a good bit of stuff to change about my setup as well as my room. Obviously, because it's the end of this year, probably won't come until next year. So if you're still around, if I'm still around, be prepared to maybe start seeing my face, maybe start seeing me with a normal live stream schedule, maybe start seeing me do this or that or this or that. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen. So that's just something I'm looking forward to as well. And yeah, I believe that that's everything. There was one side thing, which I think is originally why I wanted to make this video. I've been getting some pretty insane, like depressing videos in my YouTube feed, and I don't really want to call them depressing. Maybe the term is cynical. People, not in general, but I've heard people kind of refer to like the people who have like these videos or comments or whatever centering around like the whole oh well, if you see life as this, or if you think about this or that as this or that, then blah 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 blah. All right. Um, I've been getting like videos like that, like, oh, you are depressed because of this, or what was that one video? I never really watched it, but like the thumbnail and the title was like, I'm 25 and I have no friends, or there was something like the Stoic playlist for the end of the world or something like that. I've been getting weird recommendations like that, and I'm guessing it's all because I am just, I don't know. Whatever it is that I'm looking up in my feeds, maybe I need more YouTubers to follow. Um, so if you're listening to this and you have any recommendations, feel free to drop them in the comments. Let me know what it is they do. I think YouTubers who make things like art, games, clothes, and whatnot, I think are actually really cool. So I need to put some more of those in my feed. And I think YouTubers who play games are really cool because they'll put me on to new games. So games like Elder Scrolls Online and Skyrim and Roblox and whatnot, I usually like watching people play because it'll let me know, hey, I could probably be doing this. I have the game as well. Let me get on and see what it is I can do to like make a difference. So yeah, I want to say that that's just about everything. Thanks for watching or listening. If you did, other than that, peace, eat my balls.